Yes,
Good
sir.
to go?
Yep.
Excellent. You guys are Coach Knowles?
Hey, Coach No.
In an alliance, he appropriately.
That's all I really have now.
Yeah. All right, guys. So today we're going to look at a couple of options of passing the knee shield that don't really fit in our nice, tidy little series, right? We've established over the course of the past week and a half that I can be very tactical. If he has the knee shield, if I can stuff this leg, and I get my leg rope. Leg rope's a really reliable pass, guys. It works very often. It's a very strong pass. Furthermore, this lends him to seeing one big opening, which is this shoulder right here. So he gets that collar grip, he stiff arms me away. Like, that's the logical thing for him to do here, is post me out. So he creates the opening for the script break, for this pass. Well, if I want to flatten him out and open him up, what does he want to do? Stay on his side and crunch in, right? That's what logically makes sense. By doing that, he hands me my pass. Excellent. We solved jiu-jitsu, guys. Great work, y'all. We did it. We got it done. Of course, not every time do things go according exactly to plan. Okay? I'm here. Maybe I'm crushing this thing, but as I'm trying to get my grips, he's flaring this knee back out. He's just kind of making this dicey. Maybe I'm here. Okay, he grabs my collar grip, or his collar grip, and I break it. But then as I'm transitioning, he just manages to pull that knee back down and get that collar grip again or something. And I gotta keep working through. And I find myself in a situation where I can't facilitate my best case scenario. I can't work him down my series. So I want to talk today about some options I can use that are pretty effective. They don't quite lend themselves to quite a circuitous kind of series of passes, but they're pretty strong in their own right, and at very least, like if you feel like you can't get the things going for the leg rope, these are some options you can use. Does that make sense, guys? So what we're going to work here is we're going to go kind of two ideas. One is I can keep this knee pinned and work from this close range, and then we'll break and work that, and then we'll talk about what if I can't get close. What I'm going to work for, so he's trying to get collar grips, all this, okay, I'm breaking the grip, that's easy enough. What I would like to make happen is I would like to accomplish getting this underhook. Right? So he's trying to frame me out, all this. I'm breaking the grip. Boom. I find my head on the inside, and I start getting this underhook. I'm going to work for this collar grip, and what I'm going to aim to accomplish is to put the top of my head, let me actually get your arm down, is to put the top of my head right underneath Mike's jawline, and I would like to make him look at the ground with my head. Okay? So we're tussling, we're hand fighting, right? So you're hand fighting, boom. I find my way to the inside. I don't do this if he has the collar grip, but I find my way to the inside. I grab this collar. I'm getting up on my toes, and I'm going to start shifting forward until my head finds this spot. And then I'm going to start making him look at the ground. Okay? You can ask Mike, this sucks. Move me around, please. It's very challenging. The work that I want to accomplish here is I'm using this. See how Mike's shoulders are starting to flatten out? Okay? Basic principle. We've talked about this a million times in this class. If I disrupt his alignment, i.e. his hips are turned and his shoulders are flat, he's going to have a very hard time holding on to me, especially as I start mobilizing the pass. So once I get here and I'm up high, I want to start driving the hip of the leg that's in the knee shield onto this knee with the objective of sort of turning my leg that way. And as I do this, I'm going to start shuffling toward the outside. So we'll start from the beginning. We're here, we're hand fighting. I find my way in. I have my collar grip, my head finds his chin, I'm up on my toes, and I'm confidently moving forward. If I can trap this arm, that would be golden. I'm going to start driving this hip down and walking wide. The one thing from this particular situation that I find they most often think that might happen is almost like a scissor sweep type mechanism, but honestly, go ahead and try to sweep me over. It's like he's just going to hand me my pass by trying to open up that way. Once I get, like, if I land my hip on the floor, I'm going to rewind the tape to use my butt to turn his knees to the ceiling. Square up, collect the head. The other thing that they'll try to do is actually the pizza sweep. I think you guys were here when we were talking about this. So I'm here, I'm hand fighting, I get inside, head position, I drive, and he tries to pizza sweep me over, right? But honestly, what I want to accomplish here is if he tries to lift me up with this knee, I just need to float my weight back toward the outside, or back towards sort of this direction, right? So we're here, let's say you kind of just lift me up to that pizza sweep, right? As long as my weight's going this way, he has me pretty ready for the sweep. So I can whip my leg to crush that back down. So we go back. I want you to really go for that sweep now. So I'm stuffing here, start making my position. So you see what I'm saying? This leg is a lever to help whip me back down. From here, yoke up the arm, hip drops to the floor, scoot my tailbone back in space, collect that. Does that make sense, guys? Pretty simple idea. Do you want to see that?
No.
Excellent. Anyone want to see that again? Pretty straightforward, right? Put your head in their chin and make them look over their shoulder like they're having a scientific discovery. Like, photosynthesis. Okay? Turn their head, flatten the shoulders, twist the hips. Make sense, Joe? Let's do it. Let's start up. 1, 2, 3.